Hey, what's up? Adrian Zavala here. Just got done my workout. So drenched in sweat. That's when you do the work. And so, anyway, I wanted to just bring this topic to you because I feel like maybe you're surrounded by quitters in your life. And that's no disrespect to the people in your life. I know for me, I love people who are surrounding me. But let's face it, sometimes here and there we get a naysayer into our life. And so I don't know if you have naysayers in your life. Maybe you do. Maybe you have people who are doubting you. Maybe you have people who are questioning whether or not it's even worth you taking the time, putting in the effort. Maybe you're investing in it. Whatever it is that you're doing, maybe you've got naysayers and doubters and quitters in your life. And so let me give you a little bonus tip. Don't don't take constructive criticism from people who haven't constructed anything. That's what I learned from my one of my homies, Trey Bear, and I love that quote because it's so true. We shouldn't take constructive criticism from people who haven't really constructed anything or that thing that we desire, right? They're telling us how to build a business, and yet they don't even own one. They're telling us how to pay our bills, and yet they're deeply in debt. They're telling us how to lose weight, and yet, they fall for every gimmick out there, and it's really unfortunate. And so, without going into a rant, I wanted to share with you just three quick things that quitters don't really tell you about. And so, the first thing that the quitter in your life probably doesn't tell you about is the fact that when that person quit, it actually didn't speed anything up. Quitting doesn't speed anything up. Like, what's the alternative? Seriously. I don't know what you've got going on in your life. Maybe you're building a business, maybe you're trying to get in shape, whatever it is. Quitting doesn't speed anything up. And so that brings me to the second thing that quitters don't tell you. And that is about the quitters don't tell you about the victories that they have. Why? Because they gave up. Like, they quit. And what I'm trying to say here is there's a I think it's an image. It's more of a drawing out, and it's going around the internet. And the drawing is of people who are two guys. One's on top, one's on the bottom, and they're digging. They're mining for diamonds, right? They're digging, and one of them is giving up, walking away from the digging into the dirt. And what he doesn't know is that on the other side of that gap of dirt is the diamond, right? And so that person quit way too soon, the day before. And so what I'm trying to say is, don't the quitters in your life, they tell you all about the results that they didn't get. What they don't tell you is that they weren't committed to the work. And so a lot of us, we unfortunately we get attached to the timeline. We get attached to the timeline. And so basically what I'm trying to say is, let's say you start something, you start a new workout plan, and you tell yourself, oh, by day 20, I'm going to be 10 pounds lighter. You just set yourself up for disappointment city, baby. And so by day 20, you're going to be disappointed. You told yourself, you basically made an agreement that if you didn't lose 20 pounds, right, in that timeline, you're going to be disappointed. In reality, what you could do, and what quitters don't tell you, is that you should just commit to the work. And so instead of saying, in 30 days, I'm going to be 20 pounds lighter, instead of saying that, what if you say instead, for the next 30 days, I'm going to do X amount of fitness, or I'm going to eat X amount of salads per day. You see what I'm saying? You got to be addicted to the activity, not the outcome. And so that's what quitters don't tell you, that they failed to get addicted to the process. And so I really hope this helps you, because tip number 3 is that quitters, they don't tell you about what is possible. They just tell you all about what the probability. Oh, the probability of this is, whatever. They're even like experts in math or whatever. And it's like, bro, you just quit, right? And so you got to learn to distinguish whenever you're talking to someone and they're telling you all about the probabilities and they leave out the possibilities, it's because they've lost hope. And don't let that be contagious in your life. You gotta really protect your energy, because people who have lost hope, and they come in all ages, all backgrounds, and some of it runs in the family. You've gotta really, really protect yourself, that vibe, because people have lost hope for whatever goal, whatever thing they're working on, and you really gotta protect that. And so I really hope these 3 tips help you, because those are the 3 things that I've come to realize little by little that quitters are missing. They're missing those 3 things, and they don't tell you about those 3 things. So they will zap your energy. What's that saying? Misery loves company. I think there's some truth to that, and so I really, really hope this helps you. Listen, I don't know what else to tell you, other than you need to protect your vibes, right? You need to protect, I guess if you're into that vibe thing, you need to protect your energy. You need to protect for me, it's my mindset, my thoughts. I need to protect my thoughts, because whenever I talk to someone, that's gonna have some kind of input in what's gonna process through here, right? This little chicken nugget that's in there. And so I really, really hope this helps you. If it does, I guess share it with someone who maybe it'll help them. So I'll leave you with this. And, I do have I guess you could say, it's a 6-week meal plan. I found it to be very helpful for me, for my family, and it's really budget friendly. And so it has nothing to do with, what quitters tell you or anything, but I feel like your energy, when you really want to do better throughout your day, what you eat really has a big difference, big impact. I know for me, dairy, that's something I needed to manage better in my life, and bread. I love bread, and I needed to learn how to manage that. And so it's not about cutting yourself away from everything, right? It's about managing it and learning how to eat better. And so I do have this meal planner, and it's really easy to customize. And so my mentors are letting me share that with other people, with my friends, with my family. And so if you want access to that meal planner, feel free to shoot me a message, and I'll be happy to share that with you. I gotta run, but I'll see you tonight. Peace.